Yeah, today, new moon in Scorpio. So sun and moon is in the Scorpio. Again, death, letting go, truly letting go, right? It's in an intense time. So this is for all the short reading for all the signs, right? Again, I'm going to use the muse. I'm going to go through what is the seed, what do you want to plant, what do you want to let go in this Scorpio, what do you want to transfer in this death, in this shift, in this new dawn that is coming. I'm starting with you, of course, my dear King of Cups, right? So I'm gonna shuffle, see if anything comes flying out as it did. And I'm only taking 3, even if more come out. Otherwise, it just is too long, right? I have 12 court cards. Remember, I am dividing them through the year, so it's a different date. Okay, one more. Okay, so here you are from the deck itself, the Muse of Inspiration. Muse of Inspiration is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands knows the path, knows where he wants to go, right? Knows where his life has meaning, a creative meaning, right? And where are you going? You go to find out who you really are, manifest that, because you have the Magician right in the middle. You have the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Emotions, which is looking into the past, remembering the past. And here you're a little lost. You're a little trying to figure out where you belong to, but you have the Magician and you'll be able to move, right? Because you also have a Leo in your life. You have a strong personality and you are able to manifest anything you want. So plant that seed and shift your awareness, right, to the Magician. Now, the Knight of Wands. Here we have, again, look at the court dates, and Sagittarius. Look in the description. I have the dates. And let's see, what kind of seed are you wanting to plant in this meditation for this new moon in Sagittarius? Remember, Sagittarius, right? I only see this one. I'm not seeing this one. I saw this one. Right? Remember, this is the absolute letting go, the death, right? Moon and sun in Scorpio. So here you are, right? We see the 5 of materials, you having a difficult time knowing where you belong to, right? Sagittarius, sometimes that happens. Nevertheless, when I look at your cards, it's very interesting. You are 8 of Emotions, 8 of Cups, the Moon, and the 9 of Materials. You are moving in this new moon, in this transformation into a material freedom, into a financial freedom, so that you can build something new. Look at this, right? Experience the joy of creating something new and working with others together. And you can see literally, emotionally, you are ready to do that. Okay, next one is the Queen of Pentacles, right? Please look down in the description box your dates. It's different than the major arcana. The years divided through 16 people. So just make sure you are the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. The original strong Capricorn. Okay, So you are coming from the Knight of Voices, from a Gemini, uplifting you, you uplifting yourself, or of course a Gemini helps you to uplift, right? And this seed that you want to plant in this Scorpio new moon, it's that dark side of the moon. As we can see here, we don't see the moon at all, and your memories will make you move forward into a new energy, into a healing energy, right? So maybe you might move away from a Gemini and go to a Cancer, but you are definitely going and wanting emotionally to heal yourself. It's all emotions, right? It's nothing to do with work. It's nothing. It's emotionally you want to heal yourself. This is the Queen of Cups, healing emotional past things that happened to you in your life. Then we have Aquarius, right? The King of Swords. Please also look in the description box. The year gets divided through 16 people. Just making sure you are really the King of Wands, right? So let's see, what seed are you planting on this new moon in Scorpio? Transformation, letting go, shifting, right? Looking at that very clearly. Okay, so there's too many. Okay, maybe I'll leave it. Same as the Queen of Pentacles, right? Here is a Gemini coming, a Knight of Voices is uplifting you. Something is uplifting you. You want to know where you can go, right? Either someone is helping you, like a Gemini is helping you, or you are actually creating yourself this kind of emotional comfort, right? Or emotional or mental clarity, right? So here you are having the Queen of Inspiration. This is an Aries. Then you have a Muse of Materials. This is a Taurus. And then you have the World card, right? So very clearly you mentally want to go to a place and you want see this world, because you are the age of Aquarius. You are stepping into a new creative material path that will benefit the whole world. And you had two more cards coming out, and it shows that where are you going with that? What you're going to do with that is you got the Muse of Voices, you got yourself coming up, right? King of Swords, and you gonna go to an emotional happiness that is beyond that you could ever dreamed of. Wow, beautiful seed that you're planting, right? See if you really do and can make that meditation. Here is Pisces, right? And Pisces is the Knight of Cups. He's searching for the love. Check in the description your date, right? If that is your birthday, that falls into the night. If not, you're before or after the card. So let's see, what seed are you planting, right? So first of all, you coming directly from this new moon of transformation. Here we have, of course, Scorpio, big transformation, clearly showing that you are letting go. And what are you letting go? You're letting go of the Six of Swords, the Three of Emotions, the Cups, and coming into a spiritual clarity, into a spiritual search. But also he, the Hermit, the Virgo, is opposite you, right? It's always that someone is facing you, and that's the Virgo. You always have the counterpart of the celestial circle is Virgo, is facing you, and you're letting go of thinking and not being so happy with where your life mentally has gone. Three of emotions is also a group of people that are emotionally make you extremely happy, but you do that because you going deeper within. And I think you will find then in the time of next year in September, the light within you, knowing that you are enough. You don't need to search for no one. Okay, Aries, this is the Queen of Wands, right? Check the dates in the description box below. Let's see what seed are you planting on this new moon. The sun is setting behind the roof. And another day, almost finished here. What is it that you want to plant? What seed are you wanting to plant? Okay, nothing comes out, so I take the cards out. Six of materials, give and take. You start understanding in this new moon in Scorpio that it's important to give and take, right? Six of material, Six of Pentacles is all about when you give, you will always get back. Maybe not from the same person, but it doesn't matter. You will get back, and that's what you have learned. And you will start a new path, the Fool, right? Going into the Muse of Emotions, which is the King of Scorpio, which is this new moon is Scorpio, right? And there will be a new thought, a new spiritual awareness coming to you. Very beautiful, right? You are fire and you're always like looking out for something more to do. But here on this new moon, you will plant a seed and get clearly a whole new thought coming to you. Very beautiful. Then the King of Pentacles, right? Also look at the description box for the dates. If you are the king, there are specific dates for each court card, right? But Taurus, you are definitely in the center. If you were born in the center of Taurus, you are the King of Pentacles. Okay, now I have these two coming out, and I put this one on top. So Six of Inspiration, right? What seed are you going to plant in this new moon in Scorpio, in this extreme transformation, in this extreme letting go? Six of Inspiration is that creative moment, that victory, that feeling of like, yes, I did it in actions, right? And what did you do in actions? You had memories out of your past and you walking away from it. You said no more Six of Cups, you walking into the Eight of Cups. And where are you going? You're going into the awareness. And here, this new moon in Scorpio, right? It's very clear that this is happening today. And that you planting a seed of like finding now this balance, that everything is constantly yin and yang, in and out, exhale, inhale, all the time, right? So you will find a strong victory in overcoming this emotional back and forth, right? You are clearly saying no more to it. All right, next is Gemini, the Knight of Swords, right? Look at the description box below. See if you fit into the dates of the Knight of Swords, the court cards, right? It's different than the major arcana. So what seed are you planting on this new moon in Scorpio? And again, remember Scorpio pose, right? Very intense. We really letting go. So I'm going to put these two out. Okay. So you, Knight of Swords, are starting completely fresh. The Fool, new beginning. you can plant a new seed and clearly it will manifest. It will come to you, right? So allow that very strong message now to make its fertile ground and put it in there and expect it to grow within 6 months, right? Here you have the Hermit reversed, right? When it's reversed in these decks, they don't give you an explanation of any reverse. What it feels to me when I look at it, not what anybody else is saying, but in this moment, what it feels to me is that because you stepped off, and you can see there is something magic happening, right? It's almost like, yes, she's stepping off and she doesn't know where she's stepping and she's falling into this deep inner space that she is really, or he, right? Always both sexes is becoming aware of. You are becoming aware of that every second is a new beginning. Every moment is this moment. And it's very fascinating because always he starts up in the mountain and the Hermit also starts again coming back up to the mountain. And it's really interesting. It's almost like you are saying, yeah, I'm starting, but you are letting yourself completely fall into already the next round, the completion of a life cycle. And you have the Seven of Voices, and the Seven of Voices is Jupiter in Aquarius, right? And Jupiter in Aquarius, it's like the spiritual awakening of the age of Aquarius is happening to you, and then the Hierophant, which is Taurus, is actually appearing, is actually showing itself as that new spiritual path that you are starting to take, right? Very powerful. Okay, then Cancer, the Queen of Cups. Please have a look down in the description box below of the dates. If that is your date, right? Make sure the 16 people, 16 court cards are divided through the year. So if not you before or after, right? You the court card before or after. All that is listed. So let's see, what are you doing in this new moon transformation? Right? What seed are you planting in your meditation? One came out and here's another one. And if not, I will just pick one. Yeah, this one. You start with extreme material fulfillment, the 10 of coins, 10 of material. You are dancing around this tree. This is the tree of life. Here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 roses. These are the 10 Sephiroth. These are the people dancing around, all happy, all supported by the tree of life, right? Then you have an Aries, right? The Queen of Inspiration, which is an Aries. You have Scorpio, Death card, and then here you have a Gemini. So it's very interesting. So either there's a huge transformation, right? There is 2 people in your life that are transforming you, or you literally finding in this creative spark, right? Because this woman is a creative personality, a transformation that brings you high up mentally into a space of I'm flying away with this beautiful horse, right? Big transformation. Could also be you are leaving an Aries and actually coming towards a Gemini, right? Good. So my dear Leo is the next card. We have here the King of Wands. Again, look at the description box below if this is your date, your birthday, right? Again, court cards are arranged a little bit different in the dates than the major arcana. So what are you doing, Leo, on this new moon in Scorpio transformation? There it is, right? This is the Scorpio card. Remember, intense times. Nevertheless, it's part of the game. I always say that there's a bigger game playing up above us, and obviously people have studied it so much that now we have even a deck which is called Tarot or Torah. Okay, so taking these two. Okay, King of Wands. This new moon is actually shifting you mentally, and you want to move on. You don't want to think certain thoughts anymore, and it makes you go forward. Six of Voices is always Mercury in Aquarius. Mercury in Aquarius means I want to go forward. Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, right, is upon us. So Mercury, intelligence, but also the communication, all the information that we're getting. And where are you going with this, right? You are going to the Devil, to a Capricorn, to a Taurus. And then here we have a Muse of Voices, which is actually the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is an Aquarius, right? But reverse. But in this deck, she doesn't really explain reversed cards. So for me, there is something, you move forward because there's something that wants you, that you don't, I don't know, either you're moving forward to a Capricorn, right? But again, or Taurus, right? But again, be careful, because the Capricorn meaning in itself, it's not a person, then it's the materialness that you're stuck with. You want to make money and you want to be the hierophant, right? Taurus is the bank, is all the financial institutions, but also the real estate, right? And something is making you think you get happiness from it, because if this comes upside down, it makes me realize that in the year of Aquarius, the things are not anymore clear. We turning things in the other way. So all this, right? Because when I turn this, then it's also clear how more the lighter side is above it, right? It's this dance. It's this like all the time. We don't even know why things are changing, but they're changing. And that's the law of nature, right? And something is shifting and is changing, because here the age or this person in your life, there are three people: a Capricorn, a Taurus, and an Aquarius, right? You know what they mean to you. Good. Next, we have Virgo. Virgo, again, look at the description box below, right? Let's see the dates for you, that you really are the Virgo here in this reading, because the Knight of Pentacles, right? The cards are a little bit different, divided through the year, because there's 16 people and not 12. So what's happening to you, Virgo, in this new moon? What seed are you planting? What are you letting go? What are you giving into the earth so that it can grow, right? What are you letting go? Maybe also in your ego, right? Let's see. Meditating. Okay, one more. Now I take the top, because otherwise it takes too long. All right, Temperance, right? You start right away with a Sagittarius. Sagittarius are knights. Knights are, right, more searching for the spark, for the energy. They have a great energy, right? And knights, they collaborate pretty well. They have a good time together. So you are Temperance, allowing yourself to go into a new phase. This is usually the guardian angel, right? In the old deck, you going into a new phase. And in this new phase, you finding finally who you really are, where you belong to, and using the magician, the power of the magician, to then become inspired again. The 9 is to the Hermit, connected to, of course, the Virgo. And the Virgo, right here, you are number 9, finding a transition, a creative transition that you manifest, because you don't want to be in this place anymore, right? This is like worrying about money, worrying about where I belong to, worrying like what is all this about. But you have this in the center and you say, hey, no more. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go against all odds, create something new. And you have the guardian angel with you, right? So go for it, plant that seed, because it will manifest in 6 months at least, right? Because that's when the new moon next year, then the Scorpio new moon is the next year in Taurus. We have a full moon in Scorpio. Last card, the Queen of Swords, right? Please look in the description box below what your dates are, birth dates are, right? If you are really a queen, or maybe you're a knight, or maybe you are even the next card is the King of Cups, right? So just see, because there's 16 people divided through the year. So what are you doing, my dear Libra, for this new moon in Scorpio, right? Letting go so that something new can grow. What is it that you want, right? Want to create in this special moment of this new moon? You are seeing that this financial stability, an extreme powerful force of money, is in your life. This is where you come from. You always had money, and though now something happened, right? You opened the curtain, the 7 of inspiration, the 7 of wands, and the 5 of pentacles, and the 2 of inspiration. You opened the curtain because you no longer have maybe this financial stability, because now you are with the 5 of pentacles, right? Very interesting. 10 of pentacles down to 5 of pentacles. So something happened, but nevertheless, you have this guardian angel, you have this star here for you, and you are going to figure out a new way of moving forward, seeing, looking into the future, putting that seed in there so that something new can grow, something new can come as that beautiful seed, right? Again, remember, we letting go, we're coming out, rising out of the subconscious, so that we are creating a whole new spiritual world, a new dimension for us, right? I think that's what's gonna happen in your new moon in Scorpio. All right, so these were all the readings for all the zodiac signs. I wish you a beautiful new moon, transformation, letting go. All right, it is intense sometimes, but it was a beautiful day today, and I'm pretty amazed how beautiful death can actually be, or rather transformation, when we see the trees, the strong orange. I'm going to put a beautiful video at the end that you can see how strong and how beautiful death actually is. Good. Thank you for watching. Namaste.